What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Race.
Starting off with some bad news, Partner Track Season 2 won't happen on Netflix, but fans have hopes that another streaming network will save the show. The romantic drama set in New York City stole our hearts immediately, and fans were shocked when Netflix decided to cancel the project. So, who is going to save Partner Track? What should fans expect from the potential follow-up? Here's everything you need to know. Partner Track spoilers to follow. What is going on with Netflix? I mean, seriously, how is it possible that they decided to cancel so many great TV shows? Who is in charge of this? It's definitely getting ridiculous, and Netflix will continue losing subscribers if they go on with the cancellation trend. I have to ask, do you guys still pay for Netflix? It's really a genuine question because I can't believe how many incredible projects got canceled in such a short time. The much addictive love drama set in New York City was something we never knew we needed so much. Ending season 1 on a cliffhanger was obviously a bad idea. I mean, how could we continue our lives not knowing what happened to Ingrid, her colleagues, and her love interests? Luckily, the creators revealed some plot details after the news about their show being cancelled started circulating on the internet. And let me tell you something, season 2 sounds promising. Based on the previously mentioned cliffhanger, the creators wanted to make a second installment. For those not familiar, the show is based on the book of the same name and follows a young lawyer as she tries to meet the love of her life at her New York City law firm. In the first season, we followed Ingrid's personal and professional life. We also peeked into the life of her best friends Tyler, portrayed by Bradley Gibson, and Rachel, played by Alexandra Turshen. Dan Fallon, played by Nolan Gerard Funk, was featured as Ingrid's nemesis, and we met Jeff Murphy, played by Dominic Sherwood, as Ingrid's love interest. In the first episode, Ingrid's life was, pretty normal, but in the latter episodes, the drama took a wild turn and her life became a lot more complicated. Netflix spent a lot of time considering the idea of making season 2, and sadly, they decided not to renew the series. Bradley Gibson was one of the people who wanted season 2 to happen because, according to him, season 2 would have been even better than its predecessor. Per a report by Screen Rant, he said, "I hope the show continues. Please, please, please give us season 2. We want it. People want it." He further explained that there are so many issues that happened in the workplace, including racism, and the creators planned to address those same issues. He also said he thinks that's the beauty of Partner Track. In his own words, it's what you get in this fabulous show with fantastic, sexy people. We totally agree with him. There were a lot of serious issues brought to the table in season 1, and if season 2 continued with the same trend, while also exploring relationship drama, well, we would have been happy. But what happens now that the streaming giant canceled the series? Is there hope? Of course there is. I mean, there are a lot of TV shows that were canceled by one network but were saved by another. So our only hope is that the series, based on the book by Helen Wan, gets to come back for at least one more installment. But why did Netflix cancel Partner Track? Per a report by Netflix, you need to smash that like button if you want a second season. Okay, seriously, what happened? I mean, the show was praised by both fans and critics, and it had pretty good ratings. So we really don't understand why Netflix decided to cancel such a great project. With such incredible storylines, wild plot twists, and perhaps the most prominent feature in the series, the amazing cast ensemble, Partner Track deserved to go beyond season 1. Don't you guys agree? Netflix broke our hearts a couple of times this year when they announced the cancellations of the legal drama and the sci-fi series The Imperfects, while both ending after one installment. The show debuted back in August 2022, and viewers were caught by surprise when they discovered that one of the best-liked projects on Netflix is not renewed. Let me explain why I continue saying the news was a big surprise. Some previous comments from Netflix executive Ginny Hao promised a second season. Not long after the Partner Track premiered, Hao, who is the head of drama development at the streaming service, said there had been conversations about how to continue the story in the second second season and revealed that she was very happy with how the first 10 episodes went. But based on what was revealed later, the show's viewership numbers weren't enough for Netflix to greenlight the series for another installment. So, who would return if another streaming network picked up the series? Well, if fans prove they really want another installment, we will see the Teen Wolf star Arden Cho reprise her role as Ingrid Yoon. Based on what happened to him in the first season, Dominic Sherwood, who plays Jeff Murphy, is likely to return. Alexandra Tertian and Bradley Gibson, who played Ingrid's workmates Rachel and Tyler, would come back as well, alongside Nolan Gerard Funk as lawyer Dan Fallon. Now let's talk about that big cliffhanger, shall we? A lot happened in the last scenes of Partner Tracks Season 1. Ingrid, Tyler, and Rachel brought Woo Jae to the meeting on time. Thus, they managed to oust Suncorp CEO Ted Lassiter. Zixin Zhe means that Franklin becomes vice chair, and Zhe is given the Suncorp CEO position. This is clearly a win, and our beloved characters would have left us on a happy note if the series ended here. That's, however, not the case, as Murphy told Ingrid he loves her. Then Marty threatened to end her career. Zay then appears and stops him, explaining how the firm will lose Suncorp's business if Ingrid isn't their relationship partner. Marty then tries something awful. He basically ruined Ingrid's life by revealing that she'd recently been bailed out of jail. Luckily, Zay doesn't care, but that's not the case with Ingrid. When she asks Marty how he found out about the jail thing, he says Murphy told him. The last scene we see is with Ingrid and Murphy weirdly looking at each other. There are certainly a lot of things left for exploration, which only brings us to one question: what would have happened? As mentioned before, there were a lot of plot twists in the first season. At the beginning of it, Ingrid felt like she was going to betray her close friend in order to climb higher in her career. But in the end, she discovers she was the one betrayed when she discovers that she doesn't make partner because Jeff told the firm about her arrest. This revelation is especially hard for Ingrid, who was romantically involved with Jeff and, well, she simply trusted him while going through her most difficult days. Dominic Sherwood said he would love it if the second installment goes through Jeff's past. This way, we would find out more about him and his parents. I sense there's something dark about his relationship with his parents, but now, with the news of Netflix's latest cancellations, we might never know what happened between Jeff and his parents. And more importantly, Ingrid's future might forever stay uncertain. When Netflix announced the cancellation of Partner Track, they also mentioned that the screen adaptation wasn't really a successful project. It premiered with 16.7 million minutes viewed during its opening weekend, finding itself on Netflix's weekly English language series data. Sadly, the show spent only 3 weeks in the top 10, which according to Netflix is not enough for a TV show to be given a continuation. For now, there will not be a second season of Partner Track, not on Netflix, not on any other streaming network. Oh, they also said you need to smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. Initially, it looked like we will be seeing more than 2 seasons of Partner Track, and even though the show peaked at number 4 on the top 10 weekly best of English language series, Netflix was not satisfied with the numbers. See you in the next video.